Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video. I'm GetGoodGuy, and today I'm talking about another update from the recent TTK patch for Battlefield 1. That update pertains to shotgun usage, and as you can tell from the title of this video, they've been fixed, or at least what I would consider to be fixed. The fix comes in two different forms, and I'll be covering both of them in this video. And these changes pertain to buckshot shotguns specifically, and therefore I'll be referring to them in this video rather than the slug variants. And talking about shotguns today means I'm obviously splitting my coverage of the assault changes into two separate videos, as the SMGs and the shotguns perform entirely differently, and therefore the changes they've received are also entirely different. You can expect my coverage of the SMGs to be released at some point in the next few days, so if you're new to the channel then don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in seeing that too. Now back to shotguns. As with my coverage of the support class and the medic class changes, which I'll link to in the description if you haven't seen them yet, I've collected footage of 4 distinctly different weapons within the weapon archetype that we're discussing. Today those weapons are the M97 Sweeper, the Model 1900 Factory, the 12G Extended, and the Model 10A Hunter. So we have a middle of the road shotgun that's pretty good at everything, a double barrel high damage blaster, a fast firing low damage shotgun, which many people have seen as being underpowered, and the original king of the shotgun meta. This footage collectively should give you a good perspective of the shotgun changes across a range of different types of shotguns, so you can see the similarities and differences that now exist post patch. So what's changed for shotguns? Well, the first change is that there is now far less of a random factor involved when you shoot someone with or get shot by a shotgun. This is because DICE have completely altered the way in which the damage from a buckshot shotgun is now distributed. Whereas before they fired a different number of pellets depending on the shotgun you were using, they all now fire 12 pellets. But more than that, these pellets are now allocated to 12 specific sectors, an inner ring of 6 and an outer ring of 6. This means that the damage a shotgun deals is now far more reliable and consistent when compared with the old damage model. That model saw shotguns fire pellets in essentially a random pattern, which could result in sometimes doing very little damage up close or extreme amounts of damage from range. So this patch is essentially a buff and a nerf at the same time, which brings shotgun play far closer to what you'd expect from an FPS game. You can now have more certainty about how your shotgun is going to perform, and thus you can play around its strengths and weaknesses far more and endure less frustration. And that goes for playing against them as well, as you won't suddenly be blasted from huge distances without any logical reason. So with that covered, we'll move on to fix number 2, and this fix is extremely welcome from my perspective. A while back I did a video asking if shotguns were broken now, and I'll again link to that in the description if you're interested in seeing it. Essentially, there seemed to be a mechanic or a bug that was causing shotguns to deal their damage in a very odd manner. The damage seemed to be spread and delayed, and this resulted in said damage and therefore kills happening late. It felt very unnatural and had you questioning if someone was actually dead or if you needed to fire a follow-up shot. This also meant there were many occasions of being shot by a shotgun, but you died around a corner or behind cover because of the delay. Overall, it wasn't a great experience for either party. Plus, when you were being shot by a shotgun, it kind of felt like it was coming in a stream, almost like being hit by a fast-firing machine gun, which became pretty annoying and unnerving for most players. So essentially, the second fix is simply that this has now gone. It doesn't seem to exist anymore, and I think that's fantastic. Combine these two fixes and it now feels far better to use a shotgun in my opinion, plus it's more fair and consistent when playing against them. So what do you think? Do you prefer how shotguns now feel, and which one is your current favourite after the patch? Let me know in the comment section below. Now we need to quickly shoot over to the Board of Awesome to show our respect to the fantastic individuals who choose to support the channel on Patreon. They donate purely because they want to help to keep the channel going, and I salute all of them. It really, truly, genuinely means a lot to me. If you want to join them on the Board of Awesome, then the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below, where you can donate from as little as $1 a month if you so wish. If not, then please don't worry about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to like, favorite, and subscribe. I'm GetGoodGuy, and I'll see you next time. Laters.